Let me hit you with a hard truth bomb. You're not stuck because you're not doing enough. You may be stuck because you're trying to do too much. Many people chase success by piling more on their plate, more work, more commitments, more obligations. But for you, the real secret might be it's not about adding, it's about subtracting. In this episode, I'm going to show you, 1, the hidden distractions silently stealing your focus and energy. 2, why your past experiences and beliefs might be keeping you from leveling up. And 3, the one question you need to ask yourself right now to unlock your next breakthrough. If you want to get more done, feel less overwhelmed, and finally start seeing the results that you so badly want, stick with me till the end, because what I'm about to share will change the way you approach success forever. Let's go. The first thing that you need to think about subtracting, the first time suck, is addictions like alcohol, like drugs, like social media. These things are the ultimate time thief. I'm not here to tell you never to have a drink. That's really up to you. But I am here to ask you how much it's costing you in terms of your time and your energy and your focus. Think about it. How many nights have you stayed out late drinking when you should have been getting ahead or getting prepared for the next day? How many mornings have you woken up sluggish, unfocused, or just operating at 50% because of what you did the night before? I have the benefit of going to a lot of high-end groups around the country. And what I was amazed at as I got into these groups is how many of these people have chosen to be sober. And it wasn't until they chose sobriety that their life actually took off. And it's not just the drinking itself. It's the wasted hours of recovery, the foggy thinking, the bad decisions that come with it. Sometimes one drink turns into three turns into wasted time. And before you know it, another week and another month goes by, and you're still in the same place. Now, apply that same thinking to every addiction in your life. The internet, your phone, mindless scrolling. You open your phone for just 5 minutes and 2 hours disappear. I personally have limited my social media and everything I do on my phone to 1 hour a day, and you wouldn't believe the space that it opens up. It's uncomfortable, but in that time, you will find productive things to do because that's all that's left to do. If you're binge watching garbage content, you say you're too busy to start a business or hit the gym or sometime find time to burn through an entire Netflix series. You say, I don't have enough time, but all you have is time if you will take these things away. Anything that numbs you out, if it's not you pushing forward, it's pulling you back, period. None of these things are neutral. Every action you take in your life is either adding or subtracting from who you want to be and the life that you desire to have, period. Here's an exercise for you. Take a piece of paper, 8.5 by 11. Draw a line down the middle of it. On the left-hand column, write subtract. On the right-hand column, write add. Think about all of the things that you do that do not contribute to where you want to go in your life. Alcohol, drugs, social media, screen time, scroll, all of these things, toxic friends, negativity, gossiping. Make a list of all the things that you invest time, energy, and money in on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side, what would you replace that with? Health, wellness, fitness, good food, good supplementation, all of the things that are going to take you to the place where you want to go. And I will tell you, once you subtract just a handful of these things, the silence is deafening. It is incredibly uncomfortable. It is so hard to figure out what to do to fill all of this time that we have accustomed ourselves to just filling with mindless bullcrap, scrolling on your phone, hours and hours of TikTok. And another thing, here's what these things do. They steal your will. They steal your motivation. We've all seen the studies, and your will is an inexhaustible resource. You only have so much time, energy, and focus every day. So if you wake up first thing in the morning, and before you ever take your first positive action and take your first step in the right direction, you've already burned 20% of your brain power for the day because you spent 2 hours on TikTok pretending that it's work, but it's not work because there might be one thing that you saw in there was work and the rest of it, you were just addicted and you were just scrolling. Look, that's not going to get anywhere. Take back your life, take back your time, wade into the uncomfortableness of this time that now you need to fill with productive things. It takes a little bit. You're going to have to be committed. You're going to have to commit to this strategy of taking away things that don't contribute. But over time, the right people, the right behaviors, the right food, the right activities, the right exercise, all of that is going to wade into the gap and start to create an entirely new you. It doesn't take long. I did this in 60 days. I changed my life. I changed my focus. I changed my energy. I changed my productivity. I changed my attitude. I highly encourage you to take this step and watch what happens when you're operating close to 100%. So here's the one question to ask yourself. What are the things that are adding to my future, adding to my life, and making me become the person that I desire to be? And what are the things that are subtracting from it, that are taking away from it? Those are the things that you need to have the courage to remove from your life. Because if you don't subtract those things that waste your time, your energy, they will subtract from your future. Here's the truth. Your greatest competitor isn't someone else. It's your own bad habits. And if you can master the art of removing what doesn't serve you, you will separate yourself from the pack faster than you ever thought possible. So what's it going to be? Keep letting these distractions and these time wasters chip away at your future, or are you going to take control and get your ledger out and subtract what doesn't serve you and build a life that's worth celebrating, fully present, fully locked in, and fully in charge? Take away the noise, take back your time, and watch what happens when you're operating at 100%. If you like this content, give us a like, a subscribe, or a follow. I appreciate you listening. Let's get after it. I'm Jeff Dudan, and we've been on the home front.